Happy Monday, guys. It is the beginning of another week and we are ready to crush it again. You guys are getting an email or just got an email that kind of breaks down maybe how we're feeling during this point. There's a lot of unknowns hanging around, and so that motivation can start to wax a little bit when we don't really know what we're doing or why. Remember that we're continuing to get that social interaction if we can by joining in on the 5 a.m., noon, or 5 p.m. class, and then getting after our own workouts, messaging our coaches. We are all here to help you. We want to interact with you. We're going to have some opportunities this week and over the next couple weeks to connect even more and check in with us, do some coffee with coach virtually. So make sure you're paying attention to those things. Take a look at the article if you're feeling that gut check phase or that point of the motivation or point of the journey where motivation's starting to fall down a little bit. Let us know. We're here to help out. We have some ideas on how to freshen it up again. So check out that blog and let us know if you have any questions. For today, our question for today is, who is your favorite superhero? I think that I would have to go with Wonder Woman. Sometimes I want to say I think it's Captain Marvel, the female, but only because she's blonde. So I think really it'd be definitely Wonder Woman. For myself, share with us your favorite superhero. Put it in the comments below. Or again, if you're jumping in on class, you don't have to watch this video. But let us know who your favorite superhero is. For today, we are getting after a super fun workout, salt and pepper. But first we'll get warmed up. You guys can see all of this in the show notes. Obviously, that's where we want you guys to find your warm-up, follow along with your warm-up, get after that pre-WOD, watch for those movements. You can always fast forward this video if you know what's going on. But we'll talk about that WOD really quick. So that workout for today is salt and pepper. You have 5 rounds, 4 time. There is no reset of the clock, so it's basically a 20-minute clock. At 4 minutes, you should have that work definitely done and getting some rest in there too. So your work is going to be 40 lateral hops over dumbbell, kettlebell, or just like a line on the ground. If you don't have anything, you can throw a marker down, whatever the case. We got 40 lateral hops, 8 right arm snatches, 40 toe taps. So tapping to that object. If we don't have an object to tap to, I mean, we all do. There's something on the ground that or something you can put on the ground to tap to, even if it's another pair of shoes or another shoe. So 40 toe taps and then 8 snatches on the left side. We will be doing push-ups to replace the snatches today. So it'd be 8 push-ups and 8 push-ups if you don't have any weighted objects. For this workout, you're doing that straight through your 40 lateral hops, your right-sided snatches, your 40 toe taps, your left-sided snatches, and then you're resting until that 4-minute mark. So we're looking for that to take maybe 90 seconds, maybe a little bit slower than that, be like 2 minutes, but we want to be getting around 2 minutes of rest, maybe 90 seconds of rest being like the low end of it. This should be getting your heart rate up, letting you recover, and then getting after it again. Your score today will be the slowest round or the round that takes the longest. So say you killing it, middle round comes around and it takes you 3 minutes. Again, I just said that I don't want it to take that long, so let's say it takes you 2.5 minutes, but all the other rounds has been taking you 2 minutes. Your score is 2.5 minutes. So that's how that workout works. Getting warmed up, we'll just start. We'll break down all these movements. Our warm-up, we've got 4 minutes of burpees. You're going to set a clock that goes off every 20 seconds. If you have that SmartWOD app that I told you guys about getting, you can actually use the EMOM clock and change that to every 20 seconds. I know it sounds like EMOM every minute, but you can actually adjust it to be every 20 seconds. So we'll do 4 minutes straight through burpees, but every 20 seconds, you're stopping your burpees, getting in 3 air squats, and then going right back into that next burpee. So we know what a burpee looks like, right? We're just laying down, peeling, getting up, getting after those. Then that clock would beep, and we go 3 air squats. Just getting started here, And then right after that third one, go right back into our burpees. Say the clap beats. Awesome. So look like that for the first 4 minutes. Once we get through 4 minutes of that, we've got 10 push-up to down, or sorry, 20 toe taps, 10 push-up to down dogs. So these are pike toe taps, different than what we're doing in the workout. We're in our plank position, pushing back. We've got 20 total. Then we'll go 10 of those push-up to down dog. You can do the peel push-up if you need to, with that focus being down dog. Then we've got 20 reverse lunges. You can add that reach up overhead, looking like this. And we get those 10 warrior squats. So in the bottom of your squat, twisting up to the ceiling. And that is our warm-up. So just gonna pause this for a second, catch my breath, and we'll get after that PreWOD. So with discussing the PreWOD, we have a Lungster, which is really just 4 different lunges. We're gonna do them all on the right side, all 10 reps. So technically it's 40 lunges on the right side before you go into that hold. Then you do the same thing on the left side before you go into the hold. So I'll show what those lunges look like. One Lungester is going to be a beautiful forward lunge, making those 90-degree angles, pushing through the floor, going back up. That nice side lunge that we did last week, dropping that hip down, driving that knee out, going back up. And you're gonna go into a reverse lunge, coming back up. Then the next one from the front is gonna look like this. You're gonna lunge back like you're maybe bowling, curtsying, sorry, toe down, knee goes down and up. So I'll show that again from the front. You got a forward lunge, step up, a side lunge, step up, a reverse lunge, step up, and then that curtsy lunge and step up. So sometimes it's called curtsy, sometimes it's called a bowler. I want you to keep that toe down and then drop the knee, versus I think of a curtsy as like your foot's flat and you drop. So we do want to keep the toe active so that you can push out if you need to. Really, you should be pushing out of the other leg though. So you're gonna go 10 total. So 1 rep looks like this. That's 1. You're gonna go right into 2. And then continue that to get through 10 reps. Once you're through 10 of those, you're gonna drop onto the ground. Left heel is down, nice and close here. Lifting, keeping those hips even. You're gonna hold for 20 seconds. Sorry, the cat's gonna attack me. You're gonna come back up. We'll get after 10 reps on the other side, that forward lunge, side, reverse. Sorry, the catch there. Reverse, drive. So go through those 10, come back down to the ground, right leg, nice and close, both legs nice and close. Hips come high, left leg is out, driving through that right leg. We'll go through that for 3 total rounds. Shouldn't take more than, excuse me. Don't give yourself more than 20 minutes here. I'm looking for it to be around 15 to 20 minutes. You can choose to add weight if you want to as you go through, making sure that those lunges are really good before you add any weight to anything. Focus on technique first. This is technique focused. So lots of reps. Make sure you're doing them right before you add any weight. Then our workout. So that's going to be a good burner. Get those legs going. For our workout, really all we have to do is warm up that snatch. And I'll show you what those lateral hops and toe taps look like, but you're gonna do snatches on the right and the left. So getting those warmed up, they do start on the ground. So whether you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, that weight is starting on the ground. You're gonna just go ahead and get it warmed up by doing 5 deadlifts on the right, and then 5 deadlifts on the left. From there, you can do 3 dip drive on the right and 3 dip drive on the left. So that dip drive, you got that weight. Whether you hold it this way or this way is up to you. You got that 2-inch dip and drive that elbow up. If you need to come from the ground for that, that's fine too. Notice that elbow is going out and my hand staying nice and close to my body. Once you do that, we'll go 3 strict press or push press on the right and 3 on the left. And then we'll get in that full snatch. Right side, let's go for 5 on the right, and go left side, 5. What this is gonna look like, you have 2 options. One, zipping everything straight up, squeezing everything, punching overhead, or you can punch under and stand. So I'll show a couple of both while I'm going through my 5 right, 5 left. You can bring that weight down. Again, making sure that chest stays up as we pick that weight up off the ground, keeping it nice and close. You can either zip it straight up, or you can punch under and stand. And that is our snatch warm-up. That's where we're using our weight today, but we will be using it for our toe taps as well. Before we do that, I'm actually just doing a quick show with the kettlebell. I know that some people are having a struggle with that kettlebell hitting the wrist. You don't have to do snatches. If you choose, you can go single arm kettlebell swing. So setting those hips back, snapping to eye height, doing all 8 on the right, and then all 8 on the left. Or you can swap out those 8 right and 8 left for just 8 straight up overhead for both rounds. So again, if you don't have any equipment at all, you're doing 8 push-ups and 8 push-ups. So you can do 8 kettlebell swings all the way up overhead if you choose. If you're able to snatch the kettlebell, the thing that we want to work on is kind of working with the momentum of the kettlebell. So keeping it nice and close, meeting under rather than letting it get far away and then crashing onto you. So you want it to come from the ground, zip, punch under, and stand. So you really have to work on locking that arm out so that weight doesn't smash on you quite as much. Whatever object you have, you're gonna use for the workout for the toe taps and the lateral hops. So showing those here. Lateral hops, whichever piece of equipment you have, it'll be on its side. So dumbbell on its side, kettlebell on its side. And it's just what it sounds like, hopping laterally over it. 1, 2, so it'll be 40 total. After 40 of those, you'll get up to your 8 right-sided snatches, and you'll go toe taps to that. So tapping for 40 total, or if you have a dumbbell, 40 total, and then left arm, your 8 snatches. So that is how that works. You go so you start those hops, all right arm snatches, Then you do your toe taps, all left arm snatches, and that is your time. Recording that time and then resting until the 4-minute mark and getting right after it. Then you'll rest again until the 8-minute mark, get after it again. The rest is only built into how fast you get that work done. So if you get that work done in 90 seconds, you get 2.5 minutes to rest. Yes, math is right. 2.5 minutes to rest. So record your scores. Make sure you keep track over those 5 rounds. Slowest round is your score today. Have some fun.